That so I
I absolutely love the creativity of the community when it comes to horror. Although some things are really good, others are not as good. In this video, I'm ranking and giving my opinion on Roblox's famous creepypastas, ARGs, and web series. Don't forget to like and subscribe as it helps me out a lot. I'm sorry if I rank your favorite ARG too low on the list, so please feel free to yell at me in the comments about how your opinion is the correct one and better than everyone else's. But anyways, here's the terrifying tier list. The Whistle Occurrence. With this Roblox web series being extremely popular right now, I can't not cover it. Created by Vibing Leaf, The Whistle Occurrence is the shortest and arguably the easiest to follow because for the most part it's based on one entity named Flowers. A horrifying virus-like entity that would appear as a humanoid has been documented for years in player servers, with numerous sightings and each one being different. You don't really know what's going to come next with this Flowers entity. Taking this into account, along with how well animated some of these scenes are, I think Flowers is probably my favorite antagonist, as it's really become an iconic name in the Roblox world. In terms of threat level, I would have to say when confronted with this entity, the stakes are really high. As in one of the videos, the appearance of Flowers causes this player to start convulsing.
What is that? What? I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Hey guys, I can't. I can't. That what is that? So I need to talk about Roblox. I can't. 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 I can't.
Only thing I dislike about the series is that it doesn't feel like it's following a story, and it just feels like random encounters most of the time. The only criticism I can give it is I would like more consistent installments of the series and returning protagonists such as the guys in the video where Flowers hacked one of their friends' accounts, and maybe some more backstory. I assume this series is still going on due to this success and popularity. I highly recommend watching it. I really had fun watching this one, and it's clear that so does everyone else, so I'll put this in A tier. Divey Does Tutorials 33. I could never pronounce this name. It's like Davey or Divey or Devi, whatever. Another recent and popular series that has really captivated the community and given it a decent sized following, and yet another character that has made it into the game Forsaken as a skin. This one has 8 episodes. There's a lot more to go off of, tons of theories and dialogue. Basically, this YouTube channel is based on Divey posting videos of his tower defense gameplay. Just like in his username, he drops these tutorials for people who play this game with videos like 5 tips to get you a tank instantly in PvP and 5 mistakes every beginner makes. Maybe English isn't Divey's first language, or maybe he's just dumb. But as you watch these videos, some things gradually start to feel off. From dark undertones to his encounter with whatever these entities are. I enjoy the suspense when this thing is approaching Divey. The booming footsteps that sound really large approaching him. The character interactions between Geometry and Divey feel pretty authentic, and it feels like it really adds to the story. Some of this feels drawn out, but it also contributes towards the suspense and the buildup of the series, which makes it feel rewarding. This is still an ongoing series, and we'll have more to come. So if you haven't started watching, I think you should. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the A tier as well. Roshus313, another name I can't pronounce. A more classic YouTube / Roblox take on a creepypasta. This series reminds me of the scary videos I used to watch back in 2010. This series follows 2 main characters, Roshus313, again I don't know how I'm so bad at pronouncing these names, and Cappy0, who are working on a game together, but all of a sudden discover a tree in their game that they did not add. But there's more than meets the eye. This isn't just a tree. It's essentially a parasite in their game. Seeing their desperate attempts to get to the bottom of whatever's happening in their world helps build character development and hints at a lot of possibilities of the truth being uncovered. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're getting another post anytime soon, as the last one was 7 months ago, but it will definitely be a highly anticipated return if it does happen. This ARG has it all: high stakes threats, good characters, suspense, and good editing. This ARG is so good. The only thing I can say that isn't great about it is maybe the dialogue choice at some parts. Maybe some of the things they type to each other, doesn't really feel like the most genuine reaction. But honestly, this is still an S tier creepypasta. Roblox Archives. Roblox Archives is about an organization that documents anomalies on Roblox. This is documented on their website with every little known detail about them. Some of these entities are harmless, such as being a random hat, to anomalies that are dangerous and still haunting the platform to this day. Fun fact, this series actually got discontinued recently. I think that the developers got a bit bored with it. It didn't really follow a storyline. There were only a few times where anything was related, and it all just felt random. Sometimes the entries, are kind of like a hit or miss. Some feel useless and they don't need to be documented. But some feel very eerie and like they need to be expanded on more. I guess archives just document what they can about any specific thing, but I would have liked a little more overall. It's not my favorite. However, it's still pretty entertaining if you like these sorts of things. So I think I'll put it in the C tier. CD Archives. Maybe I jumped the gun when saying Roches 313 reminded me of retro Roblox. The visuals from this one are straight from my old crusty Dell laptop back in 2010 that would overheat every time I would try to record a video on Roblox to post to YouTube. This is the style I like. I mean, look at it. Everything from the sounds to how it moves is just great, and it's like going back in time. The story's pretty simple. The main character, Jacob, finds a demo of Roblox in 2010, and as he plays it, he starts to uncover dark secrets about it, like how it supposedly contains the spirit of his deceased father, and how this leads him into actual insanity. It all comes together to make a pretty solid psychological horror. It's kind of just standard, everything you'd expect when it going into a creepypasta series like this. I thought it was decent, and this is why I'm gonna place it in the B tier. I Has a Face lols. This one is by far the most extensive in terms of length, coming in at 40 videos, which is absolutely absurd, but you know what? I gotta say it's worth it. This story follows the main character, I Has a Face lols, whose real name is Aubrey, and she enjoys uploading Roblox content and gameplay to her YouTube channel. You start to notice that most of these ARGs creators are really in love with the old Roblox aesthetic, as it helps it feel dated, creepy, and it really works in their favor. Slowly, she starts to notice that her game is becoming more and more corrupt as time goes on. What's even more horrifying is that eventually she realizes she's being stalked by an entity named JX1DX1, which in some scenes is pure nightmare fuel.
I see that you all have tuned into Noah's little problem. I want all of you to listen. Nico was made an example for a reason. This story you can only watch too far in to reach out for help.
What the hell?
It's an entity that just exists to torment her and leech off of Aubrey. This is yet another antagonist that has found its way into the game Forsaken as a skin, which I can't blame them, as it's a really cool look. If you don't like creepypastas that require a lot of watching and digging, this probably isn't for you, but I do encourage you to give it a shot. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the A tier as well. I know I didn't get to all the creepypastas, but I just try to hit on the main ones here. So if this gets enough love, I can definitely make a part 2. But if you've made it this far, go ahead and comment what video you want to see next, whether it be a creepypasta, ARG, or just another current topic.